Hey, what's going on guys? I'm Silent Core and welcome back to my Red Dead series, your source for all the latest news and updates. Alright, so today we're going to be talking about some pretty exciting information relating to the next Red Dead Online update. And it looks like Rockstar are actually planning to bring not only legendary animals into Red Dead Online, but also a shooting range. Now this information comes actually directly from the Red Dead Online code of the game, and we've seen in the past this has given away future updates as Rockstar prepare some of the code for the next update. In this image here, you'll first of all see some random events listed. There's unpaid debt, locked safe, sick horse, trapped wagon, suspension trap, slumped hunter, and crashed wagon. If you guys have played Red Dead Online recently, you'll know that animals and random events still aren't really spawning correctly like they should be. They were pretty broken since the Moonshiners update. So hopefully this is a sign that this will all be getting fixed soon. Next up, you'll see there's also a list of legendary animals. So listed here is the bear, the cougar, the boar, fox, the wolf, the beaver, the coyote, and the alligator. Now interestingly, there's only 8 different legendary animals listed here, whereas in the single story campaign of Red Dead Redemption 2, there was actually 16 legendary animals. So perhaps Rockstar might be delivering the legendary animals in 2 different updates, giving us half first and half later, or perhaps they're even drip feeding us the legendary animals with one new one each week. Now before I reported on this in a video, I did want to verify them with FunMW2, who is the most reliable insider we have at the moment, and he confirmed and said it lists 8 legendary animals, but there's supposed to be 10, just like the legendary bounties work. He also said, I'm assuming that the photographer role will be similar to the bounty hunter, where you can look out for animals around you, and the payout would depend on the animal quality, or you could go after the legendary animals for a higher payout. So it's going to be interesting to see how they actually implement legendary animals into the game. Obviously normal animals still aren't working correctly, so I don't even know if it will be physically possible to have legendary animals spawning within the lobbies with how they are at the moment. Perhaps they will have to find a workaround, such as giving us a solo lobby, kind of like how we hunt the legendary bounties when the game takes us into our own private lobby to do those. The other screenshot I have here also comes courtesy of 2 Smoking Barrels, and it looks to be a list of decompiled code here. I'm not going to pretend I understand what this actually is, but the most important part of this big block of code is the fact that there's actually a shooting range referenced. Now this is pretty exciting because, as you guys all know, we didn't even have a shooting range in this single player of Red Dead Redemption 2, so this could only mean that it's an exclusive update, a new property, a new area that we'll be getting into Red Dead Online. Now it actually made me kind of laugh when I read this, because I literally did the shooting range challenges in Grand Theft Auto Online literally last week, and it was the most painful thing I've ever done in Grand Theft Auto Online. If you guys have tried to complete that on PC, it's very doable, but on console, maxing out the shooting range challenges are near impossible. I spent literally 2 days to get just tier 2. I couldn't even get tier 3 on any of the weapon challenges in the shooting range. I think it's pretty obvious that Rockstar did not QA test that update on console. In case any of you guys do not play Grand Theft Auto Online and have no idea what I'm talking about, the shooting range was basically an activity that was added with the gun running update, I believe, and it was added as an activity in your bunker. By completing the shooting range challenges, you unlocked outfits and clothing, and most importantly, you got to increase your capacity of throwables so you could hold more sticky bombs and more grenades. So if Rockstar were to add something similar in Red Dead Online, perhaps they would be increasing the amount of dynamite we can hold, and also the throwables such as throwing axes and throwing knives. And they could add different challenges based on the different weapon classes in Red Dead Online, so the revolvers, the pistols, the rifles, repeaters, and sniper rifles. Fellow Red Dead Online YouTuber Hazard also pitched into the conversation and mentioned that he believes the shooting range will be to do with the communal space Rockstar mentioned in one of their last interviews. If any of you guys missed that, they basically did an interview with Polygon and confirmed they'll be introducing a communal space into Red Dead Online where we can team up and be inside this building with other players, and we can even own a part of it. Personally, I don't feel like the shooting range and the communal space will be the same thing. I think the shooting range will be a separate property, and the one that we can own and have a part of and be a communal space is probably more likely to be along the lines of a hotel, or maybe even a casino boat or something like that. If you're wondering when we can actually expect the next update to come into Red Dead Online, our favourite Rockstar insider has also made a post addressing this, and mentioned that the Showdown mode update that we just had last week is internally called Pre-007 modes, and 007 refers to what the next update or DLC will be. He also speculated that both of the updates into Grand Theft Auto Online and Red Dead Online were actually internally delayed due to the whole situation in the world right now. A lot of the developers are working from home, probably not as productive as they would be in the office with different tools. So it sounds like that has definitely had some kind of an impact on the development of the games. The update tomorrow will most likely be another Showdown mode update. The one last week was the Last Stand update, and they give another example of a Name Your Weapon Showdown mode that would be added with 3 different maps: Fort Mercer, Heartlands Oilfield and Tall Trees, so we'll most likely be getting that for the Tuesday update this week. And I also want to point out that they mentioned on their newswire, be on the lookout for more Showdown mode variations coming to Red Dead Online in the coming weeks, including, and they've mentioned 2 here. The fact that they mention including makes me believe that these are just 2 of the Showdown mode variations that are included in a bigger Showdown mode series they have planned, and they just decided to tell us 2 of them. So potentially this Showdown mode series could go on for another number of weeks until we get the next major DLC delivered to us. So I wouldn't be expecting the next update until the second half of April at the earliest, or even into May. Do let me know down in the comments what you guys think of everything mentioned in this video. Are you excited to see some legendary animals finally make their way into online, and also a shooting range? If you do enjoy these Red Dead videos, please take a few seconds to leave them a like, really helps support my channel, and don't forget to subscribe if you are new around here so you don't miss out on any future breaking news. Hope you guys are doing well, stay safe, and I'll catch you in the next video.